Isolation Nation, hello, and welcome to the shit show that is SDSC. I figure we should own it up top. Let's make some noise from the VFR in the background.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
All right, well, that was two of you. But the point is, we're raring to go with a whole new, exciting comedic adventure for you. The more unplanned, the less planned it is. And I'll stick by those words until my very last day. It's really great to be with you. What a summer it is. It's very hot outside. I'm wearing American flag flip-flops. The country's good and bad, and mostly bad. Everything is good. It's happy to be with you. And I'm happy to introduce to you the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up this here Q team. It's Jodie, Sweetin Low Sweetin.
Hey! Oh, hello. Hi, Ben. Did you get a haircut or something? I got a haircut. I shaved. I lost 7.5 pounds.
Okay,
I see things happening there. Nice job, my friend. Nice job.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Now that I've flattered your ego, it's time to introduce the third of our wonderful four-legged tripod.
That's the way he likes to be introduced.
As the third. Hi, this is the third.
Third.
Anyways, Bowers, welcome to the show.
Hey,
hello.
7.5 pounds, Ben. That's cute. It's cute you lost 7.5 pounds. I remember I lost 7.5 pounds that first week I started dieting. Anyway,
I didn't have 300 to lose, Bauer.
Oh wow, 115. But, whatever. Who's counting?
Wow.
Queen Rachel,
you guys are. Jesus
Queen Rachel's
Christ.
here. Queen, how you doing? You lost any weight? Probably don't need to.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you
And
so
hi.
much.
And
Queen.
canceled.
I have a new AI profile picture that people have been
What?
commenting on. I used one of those apps and just got headshots with it. So why not?
Oh, you got a new profile.
Wait, the one that you
photo.
had there and that took over, was it what we said about you eating the taco in your
It was
profile
that,
picture
yep,
last time?
yep,
But that was it?
yep.
I was like, oh, wow,
that.
we really scared her off of that.
Yep.
Yeah, to explain,
'Cause it
Rachel
wasn't
has always
you
had
guys,
a
it was-
profile picture on Instagram of her looking like she was deep throating
eating a
something,
taco.
and her handle is at Rock Hard Rachel, and everybody on earth apparently except Rachel thought what we thought, and you didn't think that? You didn't know what we were thinking?
I didn't even think that. I didn't think the Rock Hard Bridge, whatever, but I just wondered what I thought it was like a microphone that you were, and I was like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
I always thought it was a sucking a dick. That wasn't what that was. You were going
no,
for.
it was
the
a
whole time?
taco. It was a
I
That's
didn't
what we
taco.
understand
all,
why- I
all
didn't know
men
why-
thought that.
Rachel,
I didn't know why
Rachel's
our
just like,
Venmo
oh my
handle-
God, how have I gone this long? And I
didn't know your
know
Venmo
it was
I'm
there.
real upset.
So what did Rock Hard Rachel mean then?
That came when I was
She
like
just
18
rocks
and
hard.
had abs. Yeah, it was
Oh, you had
that turned
abs,
into like the
ab
rock
thing.
climbing thing.
Oh, gotcha. It was rock
Yeah.
climbing. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And
was
also
confused,
just-
Ben.
Yeah.
See, I didn't think that was definitely a taco. Yeah, I didn't even I thought it was a bit. See?
Everybody
Who
except you,
knew?
Rachel, thought you
Well,
were
it's-
a
you know
lot
what it
more
is?
promiscuous in
I
your
think
social
because
vibe.
you knew what the full size photo was. We only ever see it as like a thumbnail and sort of like a suggestion of a picture. So all we see is just this.
Years.
You
I've
know?
had that up for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Rachel.
right.
I think it's
Wait,
still on
so-
Facebook.
so-
I'm going to change it right now.
Also, Rachel, before you change it on Facebook, your new one is not good. It's not good.
It's an
I like the
AI.
new one.
But you can't see what it is when it's tiny in a little circle. It just looks
Good.
like a gray beach, like a sand.
Hey,
You
that
can't even see
sounds like a
a person.
I mean,
personal
better
problem.
than
That-
looking
that-
like she's deep throating something.
It's so tiny you can't see what it is. Sounds like a personal problem, Ben. I don't know what's going on.
Is it that tiny? Everybody
Maybe you
else
shouldn't have
comment.
lost 115 pounds, Bowers.
Is it that tight? Actually, your dick gets bigger when you
What's
lose
that,
weight.
Rachel?
Makes it look bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't make it look bigger. It actually gets bigger. I'm not kidding. It's like
Rachel,
it's like,
did
I
you
think
say
that's of it. That's
It's
I
not
think
tiny.
is just it's like when you see two lines next to each other and they're like they're the same line, but one looks longer. I'm just saying, I think that could be
no, it's scientific, man. It's a half inch
scientific
per 20
scientific
pounds.
measurements.
So, yeah, I'm saying it's a
okay,
half inch
so you-
per 20 pounds. So I lost 100 pounds. It's almost double.
Oh, good. Lord.
I love that the math. There was some math in your head, and then you turned your head. Joey, like that. I like how long it took you to do the math.
How do we support the show?
So Rachel, just to answer your question, you're looking at your picture.
Bauer's dick enlarging surgery, apparently.
Not surgery. I didn't do a surgery. Dick,
I suggest getting bit by a dog that latches on and then pulls. It really works.
Oh.
It really works. Rachel,
Like
you're looking at your
Jesus.
profile picture on your profile, but no one looks at it on your profile. They see it in the feed, and it's very tiny in the feed. It's like a tiny little ball.
Feed?
When no one's going to your profile often and seeing what you've recently posted. It's only in the feed when they're scrolling. It's called a feed when you look at what you're scrolling.
You mean that? No, I know, but on what? On Instagram? On what is that? What you're asking?
On Instagram, and the picture is miniature. The profile picture, it's like the size of my
nothing.
Instagram one is the one of me surfing, like when I got dipped.
No, it's not.
On Instagram, that's me.
Surfing. Oh, that picture. Yeah, it's no good. You can't tell what it is when it's small. That's not the size of it normally.
You've said that before.
You can support the show. We've got a new Venmo that's not Rock Hard Rachel anymore. What's the new Venmo, Rach?
It's RH Rachel.
Deep Rachel. No, sorry.
RH Rachel. So now it's secret Rock
Rachel.
Hard.
What?
It's secret hard Rock Hard Rachel. Rock Hard Rachel, but we
Rachel.
What the fuck? Rock Hard Rachel at least sounded cool. What the hell is
it's too
RH
You sound like you're a boat. You're the RH Rachel. Do we hit you with a glass of champagne on your way out of the harbor?
I have random people Venmoing me now through stuff, and I don't want to tell them it's Rock Hard.
Random people are sending you money? How did you get gigged? Like, just
because of the taco picture and because of the oral fixation photo and the Rock Hard handle?
That's it. That'll do it.
And you wanted that to stop? You wanted the free money to stop?
I did.
Okay, well, teach their own. Go
ahead, Ben.
If you want to support the show,
take it.
If you want to support the show, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can. I'm kidding. Of course, I do know why you would. Your support is what keeps the show alive. There's no ads. There's no sponsors. Your support is what makes this possible. You can support the show by tipping. You can see the info on screen. You can Venmo at RH Rachel. It goes to all ship renovations and repairs. And you can also PayPal us at SDSC show. What's the PayPal?
No, it's paypal.me/SDSC show.
PayPal.me/SDSC show.
Yes. You new here?
Well, I'm saying it's crazy how the technology keeps getting better and our handles keep getting longer. It keeps getting harder and harder.
Keep getting longer, less savvy.
Right. Keep changing more complicated.
Harder and longer.
Yeah, God, yeah.
They don't need to be
now.
This long.
They're harder and longer, and they're not normally the size.
They're harder and longer and shorter and smaller.
How'd you lose 7.5 pounds, Ben? Was this like part of your experience?
Did we finish saying the intro? I don't know. We also
do a game or like
for a $5 tip, you can get any comment of yours read on air. Rachel will read it. She'll probably mispronounce it. And then also there's a game today. And then we'll talk about my weight loss.
And are we doing the special word?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So today, guys,
new game.
Boy. Here's the best part is we had a production meeting and we were like, here's what we're going to do. And we all talked about it. This is what it, right.
All
4 meetings of the ADHD
in the chat, you're going to put a secret word that then me and Ben and Rachel.
No, not in the chat.
No, not in the chat.
Not in the chat.
Because then I'm going to see it. Private message to.
No. See? We said we were going to cover our eyes. We were going to cover our eyes.
That's
right.
We're
going to write it down.
I was going to walk out of the. No, I was going to walk out of the room, take my headphones off and the thing, and leave because I was going to be guessing.
Right.
Yeah. And then we have to use the secret word secretly and see if Jodie by the end of the show can figure out what the secret word was by us just dropping it randomly in the thing. And if she can't get it, then what was the punishment? I can't remember. She has to jump off her roof. What were we talking about?
No, dude. Wow. That took a turn.
Like into a bush. Like not like.
I definitely know I did not agree to that because I would hurt myself. Well, did you guys figure out the word or should I leave the room?
Well, I think they have to suggest some words. How do we do that? That's the part I don't get.
No. Okay, so guys, what we decided on that, I think, was when Jodie leaves the room. When Jodie leaves the room, we call we ask people, whoever has a pen and paper handy, to hold it up on camera, and we will spotlight one. Molly will spotlight the name.
This sounds like this sounds like You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and win $25. That's right. It's basically that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But instead, here's what happens. The punishment, if Jodie is able to guess the word at the end of the show, she can choose a co-host to say an incredible compliment, like the most incredible compliment she's ever heard to Jodie. If Jodie can't guess the secret word, then she at the end of the show has to give an incredible, best you ever heard, genuine compliment to one of the three of us that we will choose.
Oh.
And
so your punishment is to be nice to somebody? What a weird punishment. Okay, so
that was what the four of us came up with. So we're like, what will be the worst thing ever is to have to be nice.
Someone
to
talk
each other.
nice about me. Terrible.
No, I don't think it was. Yeah, it wasn't a comment. It was that the other person had to say whatever the other person wrote for them to say or something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
that's
you go.
That's a Steve punishment. Yeah. All this to say, should I leave the room or not? Do I need to be here for this? Can I leave?
How do we have a production meeting and the show get less organized?
Well, it's a good point, Ben. Everything keeps getting harder and longer and less organized. I don't know what's happening.
Son of a bitch.
That's just life in general.
Okay, so whoever has a piece of paper and a pen handy, please raise your virtual hand so we can know who it is. And then we can't do that because we haven't introduced them yet. It'll be after we introduce them. It'll be after we introduce them, okay? Okay?
Give up.
Okay.
I give up. Today.
We're having a meme contest. If you want to meme all this,
we've all had some sort of collective trauma.
What's the game?
Brain
how
injury.
about we do the game we know how to play first, Ben? Did we do the examples on that, and then we'll talk about the thing, and then we'll.
I love it.
We think about their words while we're doing this. How about that?
Yeah, think of a word, and it can't be too weird where it's obvious if we say it, but it shouldn't be like hello. So it should be kind of a normal but kind of weird word. Keep that in mind. All right, great. And the game today, the normal game, is Summer a Celebrity. You take a celebrity and you put something summary into the name. Examples being Tom Mexican Cruise, or Beyonce's Lemonade Stand, or Leonardo DiCaprio Sun. And you summer a celebrity, and then you for $5 tip to us, you get it read on the air. And if you're in the video front row, you get 2 entries for free, but additional ones, $5. You tip it, and then we choose a winner, and you become the champion of SDSC for the next month, which is very exciting. And something's exciting when someone tells you it is.
I love your enthusiasm. All of them.
Yep. So that's that. And there's a meme. We're going to do the meme contest. So start making your memes as the show goes on.
If you're in the front row, you get 2 entries and 2 memes for free. Keep remembering that.
True that. So
how I lost weight experience and you're losing weight. Is that the same?
So how I lost weight is very quick. I just did this 5-day fasting called Prolon. It was awesome. For 5 days, you only ate 800 calories a day. In this package they sent you of like powdered foods and capsules and pills and just soups. Basically, you're allowed like 8 of their olives. You just
starved yourself for 5 days.
Yeah.
Totally fucked up your metabolism, and then when you go back to eating normal food, it's actually going to process through your body slower.
That's called the Chris Bowers method. It's been tried and true for over 20 years. I can lose 60 pounds in 3 months. I starve myself, and it only comes back plus 20 pounds most of the time.
Yeah, I was going to say it does nothing at all to ruin your metabolism.
No, because it also regenerates all your cells, and your body gets rid of precancer cells if there are any. That your body does that anyway, right? That's what cells do. They die and they replicate, and I hate to ruin your parade, but it's fast. The game is Summer a Celebrity.
I'm just letting you know that's
I don't know how
very
true that
careful
is,
with stuff like that.
Well, also, it's been 4 days since, and I've lost an additional 1.5 pounds. I have not gained. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I think it's funny you think that Ben had metabolism to begin with, Jodie. That's not something.
No, are you kidding? I have the best metabolism in the world. You see how I eat?
It's true.
With how I eat, I would be 400 pounds.
I just assumed you were throwing up a lot. I didn't after you ate all the salads.
Wait, you're not supposed to throw up after every meal?
Well, if you're eating powdered food, it's just shit. It's just going right through you. That's Of course you'll lose weight. You're also severely dehydrated and probably need an IV, but that's neither here nor there.
No, I drank water and tea all day long, and their special L drink. Listen, everything. It's a special.
How much did you pay? Just out of curiosity, how much did you pay for this fast?
$7,000.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay,
140 bucks, something like.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have the sign, so I've got to post it. What if we introduce our guest and then the front row?
No, that's not the order.
But I want to hear how he died. I want to hear how he died.
Yeah.
But I think
you can't tease something like that and not pay it off.
2 weeks since Ben Gleib's had I almost died story. So what?
But we
should. We always intro the front row
story. I think we should have people on camera for it.
All right, front row, then the death story, then we'll introduce David. All right, sounds good.
VFR, turn on your cameras, join the party.
Yeah. Don't show your word yet. Don't show your word if you have a word.
Don't show your word.
Just wait till after this, then we'll show words. Oh, we got some news.
Raise your virtual hand if you have a pad and paper with a word written on it, so we could potentially.
Oh wait, what if I just leave? What if I just go for the VFR intro? You guys do that, and then everybody holds up their words. Okay,
you don't need
That's
to.
what I. Okay,
Jody's just trying to get out of the show.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I was trying to streamline the process. If that's
Jodie has to go pee pee.
I'm good.
Welcome everybody to the VFR. We are joined not only by the wonderful Chris Bowers and the even more wonderful Jodie Sweetin. No offense to that Bowers. We're joined by bum ba bum bim bum bum boom boom do 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 do.
Hey, Berman!
Thank you, Berman.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! All of us knew it was your birthday. We didn't just piggyback on Rachel saying that.
Yeah, I believe you, Ben.
How old are you today?
I am, believe it or not, 42.
I believe that. I believe that.
I would have clocked you in about.
Wow!
40.
Wow!
Yeah.
So what? I thought that was the fishing for the compliment where you go like, no, you don't look a day over 35. That's right. Ben's like,
guys don't get that. Guys are like, nah, we thought you looked about 42. Like that's definitely the thing you do to women. You definitely shoot like anytime a woman asks me how old I think they are, I'm like, you're 22, easily 22. Like yeah, 22 no matter what. If they look 60, I'll say 42. You know, you just got to go with two of whatever decade. Take a decade off and then say 2. That's how you compliment anybody.
Yeah. Well,
also,
Frank, happy 42nd birthday. You look fantastic. I don't think
thank you
at
I'm
all look 42.
Now.
There you go.
I get that a lot.
Also, Frank,
it's just like the baby face.
Frank, I was gonna thank you for not having glare in your background, but you got a random hanger for no reason, and you have like a little nub of microphone hanging into your frame also. Oh, whatever that black thing was.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah,
oh, it's a wire hanger too.
It's
a wire hanger. That's it.
And a plastic one.
And
okay,
that's
I know it's like my
wire is plastic.
Yeah, plastic and wired. So
well, no, that's not the one like the dry
plastic,
cleaner ones.
yeah.
I hate those. Got it.
Yeah, no.
What happens just months after Roe v. Wade gets overturned?
Wow.
You can't use a plastic.
First of all, you can't use a plastic.
No, it'll break. It's not going to break.
That's the way you do a Barbie abortion, though.
Have you ever seen those hangers? They can't even hold Barbie clothes on them. Ridiculous.
I know what would be like a Barbie fetus look? What would a Barbie fetus look like though? Is it like a
It'd
little?
Be pink.
It's an eraser.
It'd be pink for sure.
It's just an eraser.
It'd be pink for sure.
Just the
Look
tip
like
of
Runts
pencil.
candy.
Yeah, Abby's like, give me
Nerds.
spotlight me now. Let's not talk about this.
Yeah, I know.
So Abby, could you abort some with a plastic hanger? Was that something you could use?
The good doctor Abibier is with us. Abby
back
right.
alley abortion.
Abby.
What are the top 5 things using a back alley abortion?
Recommended.
Oh,
well, you need a back alley for one. That's first of all.
Not a lot of front alley abortion.
Oh my!
I saw a bowling alley abortion once, but that was different.
Oh my god! Oh. I give up today.
Talk about a turkey.
I have a new microphone. I thought I was going to be so
talk about a gutter
today, and it just is the worst. I don't know what's happened.
Obviously, the point of this whole run of conversation.
Was I right though about the science thing? I just need to know about the
any diet that is claiming to kill all of your precancerous cells. I'm trying to think of a polite term, but there isn't one. It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
You got internet
Y'all
scam,
don't follow the
dog.
science. Y'all don't trust
That
the
internet
science.
scammed.
This was formulated at
to a
USC. You
doctor.
guys don't know the science you're saying. This
Mhm.
particular diet mimics
what-
fasting, and during fasting, it very quickly regenerates all of your cells, not in the normal length of time it would. It does it within 5 days.
What you guys don't know is I sent Ben 10 different bags of baby powder for almost only $167. I've been having a pretty good week. That's why I want to know if he almost died, because I know how much baby powder you could eat before it hurt you.
Yep, that stuff ain't healthy
Lighten
for
your
you.
wallet. They lighten your wallet very effectively.
True that. Also, just for the record, we had this whole conversation about abortion, obviously, just to paint the dystopian picture that is the current reality in America. We're trying to show you how horrible these new laws are. Let's reverse these laws and pass laws protecting women's rights. Obviously, is the point. We do it through
That I
humor.
will agree with.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Were
that.
you,
It's good
that
to
was
see
that
you.
just so that when they pull that clip out, that you can be like, but wait, you didn't play the show all the way through, and then fast
100%.
forward 15 seconds. Got smart
100%.
because
See, I
You
invested
took
in
me
three
out of
hanger-
context.
I invested pretty heavily in 3 hanger companies 7 months ago, so I'm kind of.
oh my god,
Damn.
I give up.
Oh,
Patrick
man.
Yoakley's here. Hey, Patrick, what's up, buddy?
Yay!
the Yokester.
So
How you doing? I see you aborted your beard.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the beard. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen. Have I seen you ever without the beard? Have any of us seen you ever without the beard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
a few times.
Actually,
I like it.
were you here when we did the happy birthday with Frank 2 years ago, was it?
I don't know. Here's the question. Are the storms more scared of you and just a mustache, or
Do they
I
not
don't
see
know
you
yet.
coming? They don't recognize you?
I don't know yet. There has not been one since I lost the bet to a raise.
wait? So when you cut off your beard, we don't have any storms anymore? That's nice.
Holy
That's
shit, you solved
interesting.
global
Wow.
warming. Climate change. So just one shave away.
All the warming
And
was
all-
coming from his beard. It was so heavy. All right.
Well,
And
yeah,
also, hint, my near-death experience involved a mustache.
well,
I don't
Mustache
think
right
I
going
wanna
wrong?
know.
Okay.
I think shaving it
Did-
caused heat here because the heat index did hit 116 today. So
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Damn. Speaking of a heat index of 116, it's Kira Murray, everybody.
What's up?
Hi, Kira.
Boom.
How
What's
are you?
up, Kira?
Doing-
How's the heat in Canada? You guys on fire up there?
Actually, it's quite warm. It's cooled down a little bit the past couple days, but it was pretty warm. It was pretty hot.
Looks like it's sweater weather over there.
I am in a basement apartment with an AC, and the people above me are in charge of the AC, so I'm freezing.
A lot of people
Wow.
don't know this, but that's why when you're in a basement apartment, they intentionally put the wall outlets higher in case of flooding.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
We covered that. That's yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's that
Yes.
fact.
Forever a topic of discussion around here.
It is indeed. Round here, Kira witnessed my near-death experience, by the way.
I did. It was actually quite scary.
Oh God.
By
By a mustache?
Yeah, it was by a mustache. It was indeed. That's no
Oh,
joke.
God. I'm so ready for this story. Jack's here. What's up, Jack? Are you trying
Dog
to
style.
Jack.
And his dog
Hey.
cheat.
Oh no, that's not the dog. This is the dog.
Oh, you call that a dog?
Where's the
Uh,
Oh, a dog.
Oh.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yep,
Hello.
what is that?
That's Mona.
Hi, Mona.
It's a friend's dog, my dog.
Oh, well, we'll say hi to her anyway.
I heard she's kind of a Mona, you know what I mean?
Yep. Ah,
That's
There
a
she
heavy
is.
You
dog.
heard that about a dog? That's
big dog,
disturbing. No, I'm
old
just kidding.
dog.
Oh, yeah, I can see the
Yeah,
little
it's
gray
got a-
around her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's huge.
Aw. She's like, why are you picking me up? Put me fucking down.
she,
Yep.
yeah, she
Yeah, she's
definitely
like,
is.
yeah. Can you see the terrier in my eyes?
The terrier. I saw the terrier.
The
in her
terrier,
eye.
yeah, the
terrier's
terrier in
running
her
around.
eyes. Yeah. It's only about 12%, but there's a little bit in there.
It's hot all over. I'm in Kansas right now.
Whew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, soon you won't be in Kansas anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Calm down, Voltaire. Hey, Nate's here.
Nate Christensen,
Hey, Nate.
the son of Christ himself. Great to see you, Nate.
Great seeing you too. Great seeing you doing well today, Ben.
Thank you, buddy. Nate was also there. Good to see you, dude. Really good to see you. You look well. You look a little red in the face. You get tanned, or are you all right?
That's just from I walk every morning. It's just I got some sunburn.
Copy that.
A little
If you're gonna walk every
sunshine.
morning, you might want to invest in some sunscreen.
Yeah, the burning
we all
of
gotta
your
look
face
out for
probably
each other.
counteracts the health effects of walking, I would imagine, if you get sunburn every day.
Ben's just like, what?
But
So
if you
people
want-
go outdoors when the sun is out. They're not sleeping.
Mm.
Ben's fascinated by this.
I can get Ben's
Well, that's-
cleansing thing and it'll clear it all up for me, apparently. So
Correct. That's what I've been
Yeah,
trying to
yep,
explain to
there you go.
everybody. That's what I've been trying to explain.
You
to
can actually
everybody.
regenerate an entirely new skull with it. It just it just shrinks right down and builds right back up.
And speaking of a ray of sunshine, it's Anna Banana.
Hello.
What's up, AB40?
Not much.
Good to see
I
you.
like whatever's like the little home decor that's happening in the background there. It looks very
Thank you,
lovely.
yes. It finally moved back into the house after remodeling, so
It looks. I was gonna say it looks like
Ben.
it looks like a model home or something. It looks really nice. I like it.
Thank you. Haven't quite finished the top shelf though.
Okay.
Still working on it. I'm working my way.
I like
up.
a floating shelf. It's really well done. I like that a lot. You've inspired Lindsey Brown for centuries. Sue H is joining us. Sue.
Hey, Sue.
A different angle of the house. Good to see you, Sue.
Good. I'm glad that you're okay. Oh my God.
Thank you. She was there as well. Sue was there as well. It was intense. I might be the only person in history to have almost died during a virtual show.
You were in a tent and had a mustache? Okay.
In a tent?
What?
You said it was intense. I'm trying to piece this together. You were in a tent.
You were in a
You had a
tent. There was a mustache. Right. It lit on fire. And no.
That was good. That was very good.
So I changed another angle today.
Yeah, but now you went right into a glare, so that's not necessarily an improvement, but at least somehow you're not being blown out by it.
That's good.
Much like I wasn't during the years of my relationship. Hey-o.
Hey.
I'll change it.
No, it's great. I think it's good. Do you? At least your angle's right on. Speaking of angles, it's Frankie. Angles. Nataro.
What's up, buddy?
Same shit, different file, you know?
Yeah,
different what?
You put in the chat you couldn't turn on Cam. Who's Cam? I haven't met that guy.
Oh, my camera, that was
Oh, because then I saw you with your camera on, so I'm like, oh, it must not be what he was
the
talking.
host turned off your camera. You can't turn it on.
Oh,
I didn't know who
gotcha.
that was, so I just put it in the chat.
Well, that's Molly's fault 100%. I'm
No,
so
no,
sorry
no.
Molly to do that to you.
Well, Molly, did you feel the wheels as that bus went right over your back? Just kidding. Wow.
Good to see you,
Yeah, well, I
Frankie.
mean,
Good to see you, Ben. Good to see you. Not
Not dead.
It's
Thank
good.
you.
Good to see you not dead.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
oh my God, it's Rachel. No, sorry.
Joining
All
in for the
right.
first time in the VFR, it's Queen Rachel. Great to see you, Rachel.
Really
All
interesting show. Okay.
So how'd you die, Ben? That's what we need to know.
Okay, so
Ben, did you know I was with Ken when you were texting? So it was me, Kevin, Ken, and Jen, and Galena. When you were.
Oh,
messaging.
really?
So we all got like the full story.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So basically, in a roundabout way, filters almost killed me because. So for Gleib Off the Top on Saturday, Ricky Lake was my special guest. She came in studio here at the house at the Nowhere Comedy Studio,
Right.
And I decided to retire the filters, at least for now, because they're not working well anymore. So
Okay.
I thought it would be really fun for the audience if I purchased my two most, well-known characters from GOTT, Care Ben and the Sheriff, bought physical costumes. But I only thought of this 24 hours before the show. So I had to buy a fake mustache, and I could only get like the world's cheapest novelty mustache. It's like 48 of them for $7.
Okay.
And I bought the kerchief and I had the hat and I put all of it on. And I'm playing the sheriff like 30 minutes into the show. I'm about to bring Ricky on in a couple minutes, and pieces of this mustache just start flying off, and it's like on my face. I'm clearing it.
Is it just
and
fiberglass?
It's just shitty, horrible felt. I don't know what it was. And a huge chunk of it apparently flew off, and I inhaled it, and it blocked my airway, and I could not breathe for like over a minute.
Oh my God.
Could not get air. And for the first 15 seconds, I'm like, all right, but then I still couldn't get air. I didn't know what to fucking do. Ricky like freaks out. She jumps in to give me Heimlich maneuver. She gets behind me, is about to start Heimliching me. I push her hands off because I didn't think that would help. I didn't think Heimlich would be able to push out hairs. Maybe in retrospect, that was stupid. I'm curious Abby's opinion on that. And so I didn't know what to do. And then more time, she's like, well, what are you going to do? Call 911. Her friend calls 911. And I'm like, I cannot breathe. And the audience is hearing me I just cannot get fucking new air in my fucking lungs. And I'm like live traumatizing 40 lovely people.
Oh my God.
It was the scariest thing I've ever been through. And Ricky then luckily suggests, I think it was her that suggests, maybe go eat or drink something to try to wash it down. So I'm like, sparkling water. So I thought sparkling water maybe would do it. So I run to the kitchen. I grab sparkling water and I like chug it. And it starts to like, I start to be able to breathe a little bit. I'm like, and then I took like this like puffy, like puff thing, this like broccoli healthy puff, and chewed it. And I thought that might, the chunks of it might help clear it. And it cleared enough that I could like partially talk. Like I was like, oh, and I didn't want 911 to come because I was literally afraid of a huge bill because our healthcare system is so fucked up. And so I canceled 911 and I just keep doing stuff. And then literally while I'm like choking, Ricky's like, maybe something that'll dissolve it, maybe alcohol. I'm like, shots. And Ricky Lake and I each did 2 tequila shots while I can't fucking breathe. And we do tequila shots, and that maybe helps a little bit. And now I'm like, I'm able to talk kind of like this, and I still feel it in my throat, blocking half my airway. But I want to continue the show because these kind people gave us their Saturday. So I go and try to continue the show. And as I'm continuing it for like a minute and getting some laughs about this, I again can't speak. I have to run off and like cough and spit into the sinks. And then I try to come back again to bring Ricky on. Everybody's like, no, end the show. Go to the ER right now.
Yeah. Stop
so I ended
the show.
The show must go on. That's a saying. And so I ended the show, and Ricky rushed me to the emergency room, and by the time they saw me, it was cleared and I was fine. And luckily, I think I spit up most of it, and I swallowed the other half of it into my stomach and not into my lungs, luckily. And when I came home the next day, because I then went to my mom because she was freaked the fuck out. Literally, they asked us to upload a video so that people wouldn't freak out. So I said I'll upload a video to the Mad Ones page. And as I'm in the ER telling them that I'm doing better and it's all good, Ricky's like, "Are you sure your mom won't see this?" And I'm like, "She's not a member of this group." So I post it. Then my mom calls me crying. She's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "How'd you see this?" She goes, "Last night you didn't call me, so I joined the Mad Ones group today so I could see where you were during your show." And I just joined the group. And saw the fucking video.
Oh God.
And I was in the same ER that my dad was 3 months ago, 2 days before he died. Like, it was fucking crazy as hell. And it was very scary. And that's the story.
And Ben,
so what you're saying is a Chinese spy mustache tried to kill you, is what I hear.
And
that is 100% correct.
And when they called 911, I'm not joking, they got a recording.
Yeah, you get it 911. That doesn't. I mean, it's been like that for a long time.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it doesn't always happen, but if they're busy at the moment, you get a recording, I guess.
You know what? I tell you what. Whenever I have a health emergency, I think doing shots with Ricky Lake is usually going to help. That's usually
I think to be honest, that's probably going to make most of the situations way much better. I mean, that's really, by the time the cops get to you, you'll be dead anyway. Fuck it, go out on a high note. You know, I did shots with Ricky Lake.
Was this recorded on the
It is all recorded.
It would be interesting to rewatch.
Yes, it would. And I have it even like in HD from our studio cameers. I have not looked at it yet.
Yeah, just what you want is to watch yourself almost die in high def.
I'll watch it.
I mean, it's one of those things like when you know the ending, it's like I know the Titanic's going down. You know, I know Ben's gonna be fine. So like, let's see how it goes. You know, and you're like,
Rachel's gonna turn it off 3/4 of the way through because she doesn't want to know the ending.
Right? She'd be like, I know how this ends.
Have some hope.
He's still here. Never mind.
So then when I came back home the next
day,
came
during this. Wait,
well, he did a lot. He was trying anything to clear that shit out of his throat. You know what I mean?
He's like, maybe you got an orgasm. Maybe it'll come out of your cum. He's like, okay, Ricky, I'll try it.
just like the most
I literally-
frantic he's ever done, frantically hoping that some sort of like guttural noise will escape his throat, right?
Usually I breathe pretty heavy through this, but I can't breathe at all.
I literally even suggested that I smoke weed because I thought maybe the smoke going in.
Yeah. You know, clear an airway is crack, Ben. You ever smoke some crack? You have some mercy crack, and it smells funny. You can't do it in the house, but like,
we have Abby on now.
And then
as I had like a large dildo, you could have just shoved down your throat. You know what I mean,
Ricky pulls one out of her purse. She's like, "Try this."
In the realm of things that are happening, that it seems like you're like, "Oh, I've got an idea. Let's take shots." I'm gonna smoke. This was just an excuse for you to get fucking obliterated out of your mind while suffering from like apoxia. Basically, you're like, I'm gonna problem my airway and then get real fucked up with Ricky Lake and just see what happens. That's like a
but Jodie, the only
story.
Jodie, the only problem with your dildo suggestion is I can be indecisive, and in an emergency like that, I didn't want to decide which dildo do I grab. You know what I mean?
Well, if you went for a double-ended one, you could get a lot done. You could go out of
sure
both angles, so to speak.
You got to make sure it has a flared base. You don't make it.
And then as I'm walking into the ER, I start getting really lightheaded, and I honestly can't tell if it's what's happening or the alcohol.
The dildo shoved down your throat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's that. Yep. Let's bring Abby, the good doctor, on.
They're like, "Sir, do you have a fake mustache and a 7-inch dildo down your throat?"
Have you ever had to pull a dildo?
Well, we tried dildos on both ends to see if we could meet in the middle, and somehow that would fuck
it. I said, try and work on it from both directions. You know. Surprised you didn't get a shower head up there.
Human centipede. Okay, listen.
Feed her.
Oh my God,
Abby. On a scale of 1 to 10 being a Missouri hillbilly, how hillbilly is this story you just heard where his airways blocked, so he's doing shots tequila with a daytime talk show host? Is that something that happens in your ER a lot?
I don't think I would recommend that. I will
Abby.
say, as far as the Heimlich maneuver, if whatever you've inhaled is solid enough to obstruct your airway,
you're just going to be adding on to it.
Solid enough for a Heimlich maneuver to have an effect.
Really? Shit. Yeah, I made a bad mistake by not letting her do that. I was just afraid she was going to like break my ribs while I couldn't breathe, and I'd be able to breathe even less.
The Heimlich maneuver, when correctly done, comes up sort of underneath your ribs.
Under the ribs.
It's not like CPR.
Yeah.
CPR, you gotta really push, but Heimlich should
underneath from the abdomen,
like a hook, isn't it? You got to go in like down and up, right?
Yeah.
From what
you're trying to exert upward pressure underneath the diaphragm and cause a rush of air that expels whatever is blocking the airway.
Got it.
See, Abby, this is why you got to start coming to Gleib off the top again. You understand?
Yeah. I did get a Facebook message from somebody who was at Gleib off the top in real time.
Ben's dying.
Who's like, "Oh my God, Ben's dying. Come join."
As much that I could have really contributed from a couple thousand miles away.
Now, what if Ricky would have blown into his mouth, like down his throat? Like, could she have blown it through? Could she have?
It would depend on where it is. So if it's completely over the opening to the trachea, then blowing down the airway may dislodge it in a way that's useful, or it may push it further down the trachea.
I am still confused by the makeup of this mustache and what the fuck it was made out of.
Yeah, you have 48 left or 47 left.
This is me and Ricky in the ER.
I just need the mustache. I just need to see. I need to see what the mustache looks like.
Here's the mustache. This is me like moments before I started choking.
Yeah,
so it's basically it's just like
I'm gonna need to see it on, Ben. Put one of those other put one on. I'm gonna need to see what it looks like.
Can you put it right and then do some deep breathing exercises?
See the pieces that are already like see the fucking jagged pieces that are just like
it's like it's fur. It's basically really cheap, bad.
Yes.
Mustache. Okay. Well.
And when I got home, crazily, I mean, I don't know if people want to see
it. Was actually that mustache actually came from Locks of Hate. That was from Locks of Hate. It's from it's when people shave their hair off for people.
That was my sink when I got home. Hilarious.
Are those pubes?
Oh, you can see pieces of mustache hair.
Okay.
That I had to spit into the sink. I mean, Really fucked up. But anyway,
So,
so
that's not a mustache. That's a banana slug. It's a caterpillar, is what it is.
UC Davis.
It's a little caterpillar. A caterpillar. A caterpillar.
Caterplug.
Oh my God! Yeah.
We do have a guest.
Let's introduce David, and then we can keep talking about you.
Yes. Let me introduce this man. He is a what?
Well.
Oh, the word. We're going to do the word first, real quick. So whoever has a word, please raise your physical hand, or your virtual hand, or physical hand. Okay, I saw Nate first. We're going to go to Nate. Jody's gone. If we can please spotlight Nate Christensen, he will show us the word. Nobody say it out loud. Don't put it in the chat. Today's secret word. Got it. We got it. Thank you, Nate. Great suggestion. We're going to go with the first one. We already said we're going with the first one.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
No worries. No worries. We're going with the first one. It's the one that Nate held up. That'll be the secret word. We have to use the word at least how many times, Bowers?
We each used it like once or twice, right?
We have to use it a total of at least 4 or 5 times. All right, great. Okay. We're going to work out the rules of this game for next week, but next month. Rachel's going to tally it.
How does Jodie know when to come back? Does she hear us?
Jodie, come back. No, she just thinks it's forever. That's the end of Jodie.
She should be able to hear.
General real quick. Tesha said he was going to have Ricky close the show and drive himself, which, insane. And she said she still feels bad about the hairball joke they made before they realized it was real. Tesha did ask about your voice. Meg,
Style wrote.
Can I come back yet?
Yeah, smell endorsement deals for these mustaches. They won't kill you. I thought about that already, actually. Welcome back.
You're back, Jodie. Come back, Jodie. You can.
Wait, was it yes or no? No, come back.
Yes.
Come back.
Welcome back.
Happy birthday to the Superman with the sexy calves, Frank Berman.
Nice. Who's that from?
Meg Begley.
Nice.
I think that's it so far.
All right, well, let's introduce David, and then we can talk more about Ben.
All right. So this man is not only a hilarious stand-up comedian, his amazing hour is called Good White. You have to see it. He'll probably do it again nowhere soon at Nowhere Comedy. He's got over 800,000 followers on TikTok. He hosts with his daughter Talissa the amazingly popular Daughter Issues podcast. And if you don't already know it, he is my new partner in Nowhere Comedy for the last 6-7 months or so. We've become quite close. He's an amazing dude. Please give a very warm SDSC welcome to David C. Smalley, everybody.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? That's a fuzzy wall you got. That would kill Ben 15 times.
Don't let Ben in that room.
Why is there a mustache sized piece cut off of that wall and a package that came from you? From a DC Smalley.
Hey, were you snorting the mustache, Ben? Maybe that was your problem. Was that where you?
Listen, I was desperate for laughs.
There was a little coke left in the mustache, so you're just like, and then I don't know.
What up, Smalls? How are you?
I thought Rachel was a porn star.
Rock hard Rachel.
Because of the rock hard, he thought you were a porn star because you're rock hard Rachel when you were sending him all the email.
And the picture. Yeah, Rachel.
Took years.
And Ben, you made me nervous, Ben, when you said your accident was involving a mustache. I thought you were going to tell him about the time you were riding my face and slipped off. Thanks for keeping that between us, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I know I would never say that publicly.
Was Ricky the one that used the telephone to call the 911, like to call paramedics?
No, her friend Mandy did. Oh
my God.
And then we hung up, and we had them literally had them on the line for a while, and I just had them hang up because I felt like it was just not the right move.
Were they mocking you, or were they worried for you?
Well,
no, they were worried.
No, I'm just kidding.
They were worried.
I mean, it's terrifying when somebody chokes in front of you. It's not it's a
it was so
thing.
Scary. And like as I'm dying, I'm like, put down the telephone. I don't want the pill. I mean, it's ridiculous. Fully ridiculous. David, have you ever had some sort of a near-death experience? Have you ever choked on something other than my cock earlier?
No. I have a very shallow throat, guys. Very shallow.
I heard about it.
I actually almost passed out on stage in Kansas City. I didn't know it yet at the time. I'm on stage. I'm in the middle of my set. I'm headlining. It's going great. And then I just feel my blood just like rush out of my face. And I was like, I had the tunnel vision. Everything started to go black. And I don't know what, something pulled me out at the last second. I snapped out of it. I was like, guys, I got to go. And I ended the set. It was not funny at all. And they brought out somebody else to close. And it turns out I realized that day that I was allergic to bananas. I had eaten 4 bananas before the show.
Why with so many bananas at once? That's a lot of banana. That's a lot of bananas, sir. And I like bananas.
He was trying to impress Ben for this.
I mean, I just think of the work that goes into, 1, like 4. Just
it's interesting that you imagine. Eating them. I think it says more about you that you imagined me eating them all at once.
Also, I think it says something about Jodie that she considers eating a banana work. It's the work that goes into it. Okay. What kind of labor is that?
What I'm saying is,
put it in your mouth like that.
Bananas. No, I'm saying 4 bananas is a lot of
That's a lot of bananas. That's like 4 sides.
It's not like It's not like handfuls of Skittles or something. Like you got to have it in your hand. It's not like a fork and knife food. It is
I had them throughout the day before the show.
Throughout the day.
But now,
okay,
were you running a marathon later? Why did you know this potassium? What was going on?
No, I was just losing weight and I was eating healthier and I was vegan at the time. And so I was in Kansas City.
Right. Yeah, they don't exactly have a lot of vegan options in Kansas City.
And so I went to a convenience store. I grabbed a thing of bananas, and that's what I ate throughout the day. Anytime I felt hungry.
Oh God, that was like your only real food. Yeah,
throughout the day, and then I almost passed out. And then I get home, I get back to LA, and I take an allergy test and find out I'm allergic to like vanilla, pineapples, banana, all the things I love, and I can't have them. So
there goes your tropical
when he
smoothie.
Lost his endorsement. What's that?
I said, there goes your tropical smoothies.
Yep.
I was going to say his endorsement deal for vanilla, pineapple, banana massage lotion.
On his semen's got to taste like shit then, probably.
Oh, God.
And anyway,
strong point. I thought you were going to say that all the blood left your head because there was a hot girl in the crowd. So we don't really know what caused it.
I was at a pool once. My buddy Joey put a pool noodle around my neck and strangled me till I literally passed out, went under the water.
Jesus.
Like one of the girls dove in to like pull me out.
What a great that sounds like such a man thing to do. Like just such a I do drunk. Stupid things. But yeah, my friend choked me with a pool noodle until I passed out in the water. Like that's just
And then how long had he referred to his dick as a pool noodle? That reminds me of the time I was shooting a web series for Playboy non-adult division in Rowdy Piper's house.
They had Playboy for kids?
In Rowdy Piper's house. And he had a wrestling ring in the backyard, and we're all wearing kilts that he gave us. And he literally says to me at the end of the interview, he says to my co-host, he goes, "Now, which one of you are going to let me do my famous sleeper hold on you?" And my co-host raises my hand, and I'm like, haha. And he's like, "I'm serious, brother. It's not dangerous at all. All that happens is I cut off the blood flow to your brain. You pass out for a couple seconds, and then you come back, and you're all good." And I'm like, all right, anything for the camera. And he does it. He literally chokes me out. I lose consciousness. I'm on camera. TV go like, and pass out. Come back to. And for the course of the next 7 days, I have the most sore throat in the world. I'm Googling it. They're like, you can die from that. Yeah. It is very dangerous.
Yeah.
You're saying Roddy Piper's not trustworthy? No way. Fuck. You don't trust him.
Also, I bought property sold to me by the Iron Sheik. Is that weird? It was a great property in Virginia. Very strange.
Are you in LA right now, Dave?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Are you a wrestling guy?
You mean watching it? No, I used to fight in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
You used to wrestle?
No, I fought
jiu-jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments.
I didn't fight. I didn't wrestle. I did Jiu-Jitsu.
Wow. And how long were you living in Brazil?
Nope. Just did the American version, Ben.
Yeah. I did Canadian Jiu-Jitsu for a while. It's just a lot of apologizing, but it's still nice. Do we want to get to David's set? We want to do David's set? We want to do that? Then we'll.
Jiu-Jitsu, by the way, is when you walk in, you're just like, listen, don't come near me. I swear to God, I've got too many allergies. That's jujitsu. Wow. I will sue you. Just don't get near me. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I'm Jewish. I can make these jokes.
I was like, I am not touching that. I'm not touching it. I'm not touing it.
That's what she said.
He's Jewish? That's rude.
Bowers, that was very funny. That was very funny. Somebody not touching something to be canceled, and you try to cancel them for that is very funny. I love that. That is great. Have you ever? I don't have a question there, David. Do you want to do stand up for us?
Why don't we let him do his set?
Great. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm SDSC Isolation Nation welcome to the comedic stylings of David C. Smalley.
You know, I was all zoomed out weird next to my Ben killing wall. So this is broadcasting. People can see this. You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Good? Yeah. All right. Look at me. Stop asking me where I was January 6th. I wasn't there. Okay. Sending me screenshots to my DMs talking about this you. No, sir. That's not me. I do. Sometimes I have to look at the picture twice. I do have to double check. But I was not there. I see a lot of times, black comedians, get on stage and they're like, man, every time I hear somebody robbed a bank or robbed a 7-Eleven and you're like, a guy did that. They're like, don't be black, don't be black. And then they show the picture and he's black and they're like, God damn it. Imagine how I felt January 6th, just seeing my whole ass family reunion commit felonies on live TV. It was atrocious. Like, God damn it, Randall, get home. What are you doing? It was terrible. I'm out here. Look, I don't agree on the inside. I don't agree with any of this at all. Like I'm trying to be a good white. That's the whole thing. I'm just trying to be a good white. I do feel like, and this is me. I get it, but it seems that there are slightly fewer shitty whites in each new batch we put out. Okay? Like little baby steps, little things of progress. Like the first 80 or 100 batches, awful, right? Worst batches we ever put out. And then slowly it seems to get a little better. And what I mean by that is here's my use case. So a lot of racists in my generation, right? A lot of bad apples in my batch. But there's a subset of my generation who definitely use the N-word, and shouldn't. And then there's a subset of that subset who still say the N-word, but only during rap songs with the windows rolled up, right? That seems like progress to me, That seems like progress. They're hiding the racism a little better. Gen Z, you ever seen these little whites? Gen Z has the best whites we ever put out. Gen Z is crushing it. Gen Z, they don't have to be told. They just do it naturally. They know it's a bad thing to do. They will mute themselves singing along with a rap song. If that word comes up, they skip it. No problem. It's not even in their nature to say it. I'm walking down my hallway. I hear my daughter rapping along with Nicki Minaj. It comes up. I'm leaned in. She gonna say it? She skips over the N-word. I'm in the hallway like, that's a good ass white. That's a good white. I made that. I'm proud of that white. And then she says horrific shit immediately after. Like, she skips over that. And then she's like, he think about me when he whacks off and I eat that. I'm like, Terrible. And I know I'm the problem. What do I want? My daughter to be more modest or more racist? It just seems I don't know. We're not supposed to show our kids hip hop, right? They tell you don't let them listen to rap. It's bad for them, It's bad for the curse words, it's demeaning to women, all of these things. And I gotta say, have you heard country music? Because I'm sick of this demonic music harming our children. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about Carrie Underwood. Kids hear this because she doesn't actually use cuss words, right? So they play it everywhere. They play it in public places. Have you heard this song, Before He Cheats? By Carrie Underwood. You heard this song? For those of you who don't know the words, here's what happens. She sees her boyfriend's truck in a parking lot and then makes up a bunch of shit in her head that he might be doing in there and then fucks his truck up. That's the whole song. This song is a little psycho factory. Your little girls are listening to this shit in the backseat of the car thinking this shit is okay. And by the way, as she's fucking his truck up, she has no proof for what's going on. Don't believe me? Look up the lyrics. In the first 3 lines, she says probably 3 times. The whole thing is fabricated. She's just working herself up in the parking lot like, ugh. He's probably in there with another woman. He's probably in there playing pool with her. They're probably getting frisky right now. Fuck his truck. What are you doing? He's probably having a beer with his brother. Why don't you calm the fuck down? And she's so proud of this. You know the lyrics. She's proud of it. She whips her little key out, right? She's excited to tell you what happened. She's bragging about this crime she's committing. And she's singing the whole time. She's like, I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped up 4-wheel drive, carved my name into his leather seat. What? You're just gonna carve your name into the seats? I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all 4 tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. How do you know he's done anything wrong? And how are you going to just carve your name into the seats? Good luck denying it, stupid. Cop show up. Who did this? How do you know it was her? You can Google her signature, officer. It's right there in my seat. And how did she get inside the car? She never mentioned that she bashed out the windows with that Louisville Slugger. Did he love you enough to give you a key fob? That song should have been 2 lines, okay? She's allowed to have the thought. Maybe he's in there with another woman. I should call my therapist. That's it. End of the song. Stop it. What's that other song she has that the streets get a little wet and she starts losing control? What is that?
Jesus take the wheel.
Jesus take the wheel.
Okay, we learned something about you guys tonight. So that song, read those lyrics too. There's a baby in the back of that car. A baby. Streets get wet. She starts losing control. Shit gets a little squirrely. What's her solution? Jesus, take the wheel. What are you doing? Jesus, take the wheel. How about Carrie? Pump the brakes. Turn toward the skid, Carrie. We learned this in 9th grade. I'm David C. Smalley. Thank you guys so much. That's my time.
David C. Smalley, the tip jar is open. Woo! Please support David so he can make more deadly mustaches. Hilarious, brother.
So,
Thanks,
so
man.
be honest. Were you not at January 6th because your Spirit flight got canceled, or planning on it?
Wow, you think I would fly alone to something like that?
It's hard to. Well, he was hard to fit all of his merch in the carry-on that he was going to
just hopped in the RV, dude. It could have just hopped in the RV. It was right out front.
Yeah, but talking about the N-word rap song, my favorite thing is going to karaoke and watching drunk white dudes sing rap songs and watch their brain try to drop the N-word out in real time, because in their car they're singing it out loud. So watch their brain to see if they can drop it out. It always makes me laugh to watch those dudes kind of panic, and like you can see part where they're like, "Oh, should I say that one? Did I say it that? No, I did. Okay." No.
That's kind of like what happened when I was running for office. I was doing a Beers with Ben event in, I think, Ohio. And after the event, everybody convinced me to go sing karaoke down the street with them. So I did my classic Humpty dance. And as I'm approaching the lyric, like a moment before I remember the lyric coming up is, I'm the one that said, just grab them in the biscuits. And my head is like, that's almost exactly what Trump almost got canceled for saying. And so On the
I mean, you
fly,
thought that was. I mean, the whole song I feel like is really, if you're running for office, should not be your first karaoke pick. But you know,
that's a fair song.
Yeah,
that's a fair point. That's a very fair point.
Right.
Very fair
I mean, in the
point.
'69, my Humpty Nose will tickle your rear. Like that's a. I mean, come on. Like that's.
Well, that's female empowerment. At least they're both
exactly
I'm not
right.
complaining. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying if you're running for office, it's
I could have chosen Jesus Take the Wheel. I could have chosen that.
There you go.
Well, I mean, and you would have been president. Jesus would have taken the wheel and driven us all up a fucking
away
cliff.
from being president, Ben. That was
You were one. Oh, yeah. Usually that doesn't preclude one from becoming president, but
I just watched part of my interview with Larry King the other day. It popped up, and it's this amazing interview talking about policy. It's very serious. And then the interview goes, "Now, Ben, you know you're not going to become president, right?" Like you son of a bitch, Larry.
My best friend Ed's 50th birthday. I was at a couple months ago. We at midnight we sang Piano Man like we always used to do back in the fraternity, and then like we started singing this fraternity song, and I haven't sung it in like 30 years, and I was like, "Oh fuck, is this gonna be awful?" And luckily it was just about drinking. It wasn't actually terrible, but like every verse I was like, "Oh fuck, what's this gonna be?" Because you never know. You don't remember what it was like back in the day. It was like, oh,
no,
it was. I'm gonna say that it was probably still pretty terrible. I'm gonna say.
I mean, it was about binge drinking mostly, but it wasn't. I mean, it was more about just
about binge drinking.
Ben's
drinking. I thought you said about Ben's drinking.
We had a talk about Ben's drinking.
The song is called Piano Man.
Years ago, it's gonna be a problem.
Cheers, cheers for old Ben Gleib. Yeah,
it's called Piano Man, not Piano Man. Just so you know, it's fine. It's fine.
No,
David, have you ever considered changing the look so you look less white supremacist? Have you ever considered that?
Oh, yeah. There's a thing called hymns or keeps. I don't know if you've ever tried those, but
this is on purpose, fellas.
Oh,
I know you're jealous. This is on purpose. I've done this since I was about 19. I was about to go to the Marine Corps, and I shaved my head and was running and working out every day. And then I ended up not going. A girl talked me out of it that I was madly in love with. And I just kept doing it. I've done it my whole life, so my whole adult life.
But that doesn't answer the question. Have you thought about not doing it? Have you thought about seeing what would happen? You did 6 months with hair again.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, interesting.
I know that's supposed to be funny to somebody, but I just no, absolutely not.
No, I mean, yeah, if it's working, why change
it's working because I don't. You know what? My body is a tool to my success, and I don't want things like a bad hair day to get in the way.
That's really kind of beautiful and deep. Is that what's standing in the way of my success? All this beautiful hair?
No, it's fake mustache.
No, it's the fake mustaches from they're trying to kill you.
Ben, I gotta say, I think Ben is the most interesting man in the world.
He is the Dos Equis man.
He has to be the most. I mean, I don't know any other person.
He has the most times where he talks and I go, "What the fuck are you saying?" If that's what you mean, yeah, then I agree.
I'm saying I don't know any other person on the planet who has choked on a fake mustache live on a stream, had half their dick bitten off by a dog, and received the Heimlich maneuver from Ricky Lake. Like, who else is this?
Well, look, not all in the same night, but
I just want to chime in and say, didn't get half my dick bitten off. I would like to clarify.
It was 3/4.
The dog bit the dick. There's none of it was removed. I just would like to make that clear. A lot of people say better than ever. I want to clarify.
Ben, that was your excuse.
Well, there wasn't much to remove.
A lot of people are saying it's better.
A lot of people, a lot of things. A lot of people. Very, very, very big things. They are not saying about my
penis. My penis is better than ever. And David was one of the great heroes on Jan 6. We loved having you there, David. We loved having you.
Man, you missed a real opportunity.
Not that anything happened, but
you missed a real opportunity to blame that on the dog. So the next time you see someone, you could be like, there used to be so much here.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, look, I have not hilarious. I have
somehow
never
been out the middle. They had to attach the tip to the base, and now it's not really cut to the dog at the middle.
They just had
to so it's just it's like that's weird. Yeah, that's really
comics,
weird.
as you guys know, will sometimes give each other tags for their bits. David gave me a tag that is killing so hard in that exact bit, where I say, when I tell that story, all anybody cares about is what happened to the dog. What happened to the dog? Obviously, he choked to death.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah,
David wrote that line.
Awesome. I forgot about
that. That's a good tag. Yeah. I like that.
When you said tagging your bits, I was thinking something entirely different. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
tag
about.
Is bits.
Yeah.
The dog.
You're new to comedy, Jodie, but it'll happen. You're new to the stand-up.
Yes.
Neutered to comedy.
I'm neutered to comedy, right? Yeah, no one's tagging my bits. I'll tell you that much.
Always spay and neuter your comedians.
Well, they shouldn't. I've met a lot of them. Most of them shouldn't probably have children.
That's totally.
It's always good when they ask permission, but sometimes they'll just run up and tag your bits without asking you.
Correct.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
If Andy Dick is nearby, it'll happen.
That's for sure. Who's been assaulted by Andy Dick?
I mean, a good half. No, he's
not that famous.
Yeah, I mean, look. He's a perfect example. He's the sweetest human in the world sober. The sweetest, most
sober.
thoughtful person.
I was going to say sober.
Yeah. Oh, and then by the way, I'm sure I've told this back in the day, Jodie, but I'm not sure if it was since you've been on the show, but I actually was on an airplane. I was on a private jet with the most interesting man in the world and with your buddy, Candace Cameron, and I got her to do a drinking game with me.
Okay.
Is that a confusing sentence?
No, who the most interesting man in the world, as in the actual Dos Equis man?
Correct.
And you and him and Candace were on a private plane?
Correct. And Natasha Leggero and Ben Morrison. No, Ben Morrison missed the plane. Yeah, that was the group.
Okay. Where were you going?
She did a drinking game with me, which I thought was very cool because I thought she would be maybe more wouldn't.
But where were you going?
No, she owns a winery.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, there's that.
Were you going to BibleCon? Did you go to BibleCon?
Yeah. Where were you going? Were you going to Napa?
No, it was.
Were you going somewhere?
She
in
just
Napa?
said that she thought that I would be like enlightened into the ways of Jesus Christ if I came on this trip. No, it was. We were heading to wine country. It was for the Mutineer.
Then she handed you a mustache
comedy
to put on.
festival. No. It was that. It was at the. It was on the way to the Jordan Winery for.
Got it. That's what I figured because that's they have her and her husband own a winery up in Napa. So
her husband was
now it doesn't seem as random because I'm like, wait. If you would have been like, I don't know, it was a thing. We were all hopped on a plane together, decided to go to Vegas. I would have been like, that sounds surprising. But yeah, not going to Napa.
Yeah. Her husband was on the tarmac as we were landing. She started waving to him and I was like, damn it. So there's another one that, it's not going to be in the cards for us,
Sure. Yeah. What song always bothered me, David, was that You're So Vain song. Talking about your Carrie Underwood stuff, like that. You're so vain. You think this song is about, but it is about him. You crazy idiot.
But that's the.
I bet you think it is. I bet you think it's about you. You're so vain.
That's a song. That's an older song.
But it's about him. It's annoyed me since I was 5 years old. I heard that when I was 5. I'm like, but it is about him.
The same. I bet you think this song is about you. Yeah. When I was 5, I had the exact same problem. I was in the back of my mom's Volvo, and I'm like, this is so annoying because it is about him. I was like, Mom, it is about him, though, right? She's like, yes, baby.
What's the definition of vanity? And then she told, it's the fucking anyway. So I felt your pain on your Carrie Underwood song because you're right. She shouldn't have fucked up that truck. So she at least went in and saw them slow dancing and not shooting whiskey, fucking dicks. But
and also, a great way without being like socially inappropriate to refer to having to walk around with an erection is Carrie Underwood.
That's a good one.
Oh God, where's the mustache when you need it? Great tips coming in, Rach.
I got 47 in my trash can, and one's in the Smithsonian.
Let's see. We've got. Let's see.
Yes, that song is about Warren Beatty.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No, there's a lot of controversy regarding it. There's a number of prime suspects.
Okay.
Prime suspect.
But it's about who the song's about. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, regardless of who the person is,
I mean, maybe she was talking about some other terrible person, and that guy's like, "Oh, you must be talking about me," and she's like, "No, I'm actually talking about somebody else, but you also are a terrible person." I mean, that's kind of how I always interpreted it.
No, because she keeps saying you as directing it at the vain person. It's just very clearly about the vain person.
Yeah.
If it was "He's So Vain," I bet you think this song is about you because you're also a dick. Okay, maybe, but it's your so vain. It's about you. You are so vain. You think this is about you. It's I mean, again, that's the part of the song. It's supposed to be
also, Alanis Morissette's ironic. None of the things are truly ironic.
Did you hear the new version of it?
No. The one she did on like Corden or something?
Yeah.
It's great. Fun. She actually did real ironic things this time.
Oh.
Fall Out Boy redid Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire" with all new stuff. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got
that's cool
about all the new stuff. They did it
just the last 6 months of headlines, and that's it. They were like, "Wow, we need a longer song."
Donald Trump is a chump. Jan 6, big trouble.
All right, it's 4:15.
Close. You did close. You're close, Ben. You almost got it. All right, Rach, catch us up. What do we got?
Tasha tipped and said, "Tell your daughter to listen to the HU Mongolian metal. Can't understand a word of it." And then Nate tipped the show and David for the January 6th Defense Fund.
Thank you so much, Nate. I appreciate it.
Also, David, congrats on that #1 record you recorded with Trump, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah. My best work.
When you shave your head, does it make the buffalo head fit better? Is that why you shave your head? Is that what's going on?
I don't have the body for that costume.
Well, and he doesn't have the brain for much else, so there we are.
Wow. You're talking about the other guy, not David, right? You're not making fun of David. Right?
No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of I'm making fun of the idiot with the fucking QAnon shaman idiot dude.
That was a "You're So Vain" moment because the pronoun shifted. We didn't know who we were talking about there.
Yeah. I know. Sometimes that happens. I go, yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, Rachel. I'm getting myself the quiet side.
Stanley tipped. Thanks for tipping, Stanley. Jack.
Well, thank you for creating Spider-Man.
$10 and said for David. Love the steering into the skid reference. I learned that one on gravel roads.
I always use that. Also use that with my underwear. What? All right.
What, gravel roads?
No, steering into the skid.
Okay.
That's great.
I think we're caught up.
All right. We want to play one of our several games. I don't think we did well at the other one.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a telephone call. Give me 1 second. Hey, can I call you back? I'm on air right now.
Get off the telephone. Stop. Get off your telephone, you dickhead.
Okay. Can I call you back? Okay, I love you.
Is that 911? Just making sure you're okay.
That's 911 asking for their payment.
That was my mom again. Look, I'm just trying to be spontaneous. I'm trying to be in the moment.
You should have answered and been like, "Mom." No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, that would be not spontaneous. That would be fucked up. That would be the opposite of spontaneous.
She hangs up the telephone and drives right to his house. Right? She hangs up the telephone and goes right to the house. Immediately. All right, let's play the game. God. Let's play the game.
Talk about a game of telephone where something gets completely twisted out, and my mom has like one step game of telephone where she's like, "No, you misunderstood, but you said you were choking." I'm like, "Okay, never mind."
You want to play the game? All right. So the game is Summer a Celebrity. We have 1 game entry outside the front row, so you still have time to get those in if you want to play. But we will read the video front row ones first. Yeah. I think. Anna Banana, I think you're starting us off.
Okay. So I only had a couple of good ones. So Iggy Popsicle.
Nice.
And Pick Nicole Kidman.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's good.
Kira.
I like Anna's better, so I vote her. But mine are Lana Del UV Ray.
Nice.
And Cameron Diaz.
I like that one. Cameron Diaz is really good.
Good one.
Abby.
I only have one. Emma Watt sunscreen.
Always being a doctor. All right, we'll get it. We'll wear our sunscreen.
Jack.
Hey, here's a couple for you. First one, Aretha Vacation, The Queen of Solstice.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, I like that.
And Dakota Tanning.
Nice. Sue.
Yeah, so I have Harry Chicago style pizza and Robert Jr.
What was the second one?
Robert Brownie Jr.
Brownie's everybody's favorite summer treat.
No, because he's tan. I think he's brown.
Oh, okay.
Superman birthday.
I like it.
So I have two. I have Summer Vacation Nia Twain. And then Miami Alec.
What is it? What is it?
Miami Alec.
Yeah.
Instead of Miami.
But yeah. That Miami Alec is Miami Alec.
There you go.
Got it.
Angle.
Hey, I got to send you so much money. I had to throw in a Ben one. John Legend, Derry Beach Party.
Nice.
And Reese Witherpool and Adam Sandlot.
Adam Sandlot.
Very nice.
Patrick.
All right, I'm going to end us in a groaner. Summer Glau. I show myself out now.
All right. Anybody else in the VFR? Nope. Okay, so here's the other entry. We had Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's hot outside.
I like that. That'd be good.
Yep.
Then I think, let's see, Berman had another one. Alanis S'more set. Really good.
It's good.
I think that's all of them.
All right. I really liked Iggy Popsicle from Anna. I like Campering Diaz from Kira. Aretha Vacation was good. John Laird, Legendary Beach Party from Frank. But I got to give it to Jack with Dakota Tanning. I like that one a lot. Dakota Tanning. What was your favorite, Jodie?
I really liked Iggy Popsicle. That one felt very, very summery to me. Yeah, I like Iggy Popsicle.
David, which one did you like?
I agree. Yeah, Iggy Popsicle is my favorite.
All right. Ben.
I loved Picnic, Cole Kidman from Anna. I loved Lana Del Ray from Kira. I loved Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's hot outside. That was almost my vote, but I got to give it to Jack with Aretha Vacation, Queen of Solstice. I love the double pun. That's been Ponderful Wizard of Oz approved.
All right, Rach.
I'm giving it to. I really loved Iggy Popsicle. So Anna, congratulations.
Yeah.
Nice. Anna is the new champion of SDSC. I almost said of UCSD, my old school of SDSC.
Nice.
Maybe you also could be the champion of UCSD if you'd like. We have no authority over there, but we can name you that.
No, they gave me the authority.
Oh, did they?
That.
I came up with Lucille Beach Ball too. I like that one. Somebody just wrote it. Oh, Anna, you just wrote it in the thing. I was like, yes.
Anybody got any other ones? I got a few. Ben, you got any?
Suzanne Summers in the Hamptons.
I had a Lucille Beach Ball after the dog attacked me. You know what I mean? What? Harry Underwood.
You got any? You got any, Ben?
Harry Underwood?
I don't have any Harry Underwood. That's right. Lucille. Get it?
Lucille, yeah. Lucille too.
You got any, Jodie?
Lucille too. Yeah.
I had Suzanne Summers in the Hamptons.
Nice.
Yeah, Tom Mexican Riviera Cruise and Lucille Beach Ball. So yeah.
Nice, Rach. You got
After mentioning Lucille too, Jodie Sweetin wondered whether the audience would get the answer on the next Arrested Development.
David, do you have any?
No.
No, I got a few. I've got Heat Ulrich.
Oh, nice.
Peter O'Pool.
Nice.
Charlie Daylight Savings Time. Daryl Strawberry Festival. Lucille Baseball and Flip Flop Wilson. That's what I got.
I do have one, actually. I do have one.
I like that one.
Jack Nichols' son, would you like to go to the beach with me on account of how it's summer now? Thank you, Kira. Thank you for the applause.
I'm so glad we did that. That was great.
All right, Jodie, any idea what the secret word was? Any idea what the secret word was?
We've used it. So hold on.
We said it about how many times?
I said it
11.
once. Ben said it once. Did you say it any, Bowers?
No. We said
Rachel,
it like 7
I said
times
it
in a row.
6 or 7 times in a row. That's how well I hit it. You didn't get it.
Show. I'm so sorry.
I said it 7, 8 times. Bowers said it at least 4 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've said it at least 15 times.
To be honest, at some point, I think I forgot I was even supposed to be paying attention to that. So I don't. Well,
how about we'll say we'll use it again at some point, and you can guess at the close.
Okay.
All right, so let's do some memes, and then while we're doing the memes,
bless you.
Maybe Jodie can figure out what the word was.
Okay, so Molly's gonna pull it up.
I mean,
all right, so David, figure out what
pull up
meme
the
you like.
meme spontaneously if you can.
I bet he's gonna.
Ben, it's spontaneously.
It's not.
It's not.
You just guessed wrong. You just guessed
it
was a
very
decoy.
fucking wrong. That should be a loss right there.
It was a decoy.
Ben intense.
Look at it.
Clearly a
Exactly.
taco.
Look at it. Look at it.
As you can see, the low resolution tiny bit of a taco there. It's definitely a taco and not a body part.
You can see I'm actually eating it.
Yeah, it looks like you're eating something. Okay. Don't use your teeth. Rach, quick tip, don't use your teeth.
Rachel has,
brothers make their first.
Rachel has changed her handle name to Dick Suck Rachel.
DS Rachel. It's DS Rachel. Let's be
The
respectful.
Wright brothers make their first flight. 1969, Neil Armstrong becomes the first person to walk on the moon. 2023, Ben Gleib becomes the first person to poop out a mustache. Also, I feel like Ben being the first person to do that in 2023 I feel like it's happened before. I'm just saying. Human nature being what it is,
Well,
that's definitely
I have
happened
been
before.
alive for a while, so it's possible I did it before. I don't think anybody else is
To get rid of cancer cell starved.
This is
worthless.
That's great. That's great. I had so much to say about that whole diet thing. I wanted to chime in. I was so glad you.
That must have been originally wanted to wear.
Hilarious. David, what were you going to say?
I wanted to chime in so badly when you were talking about that diet thing. I was so glad Jodie said what she said. I was trying to say the same thing. But it hadn't been introduced yet. I wanted to chime in. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, this one right here. I love this meme right here. This is great.
Yeah, but at least my double chin's largely gone, so that's really all that matters.
For now.
Till you eat any solid food or another.
Well, you thought it was a double chin. Turns out it was just some cancerous cells in your chin that are now gone, so you're fine.
This is my favorite meme ever right here.
Wow. This is very accurate.
That is fucking amazing.
That's amazing.
It's amazing what people do with their telephones now. Just that
Production meeting, we were like, you guys were gonna be so on top of it. We left that production meeting. We were so excited for ourselves. That's the first time we've had one of those in like a year, and we were so excited. We came up with the rules for the game, everything, and then it was like we got here, and it was like, do I know you guys?
Bowers is gonna say something. Bowers, what are you gonna say?
I'm saying it's just amazing what people can do with their telephones now. Just you can do these memes with the apps and stuff. It's just so fun. Cool.
I know, it's so wild.
It's so great.
It's so flipping weird. It's like you used to have to have 8 machines to do it, and now your telephone can just like straight up, like as I'm driving, I on my phone I edit videos. It's ridiculous.
That's horrifying, Ben.
Wow. I mean, I don't do that. No, I don't do that.
I'm paying so little attention that I am editing videos.
I have a self-driving button.
Now I'm imagining Ben driving himself to the
driving
hospital
while choking on a mustache to the hospital.
Yeah.
Right.
With Ricky Lake in the passenger seat, he won't let her drive. He's still like,
I did suggest that. I did suggest that I would drive myself. I suggested I would drive myself so Ricky could host the rest of the show, so people could get their money's worth. And we're gonna redo the show, by the way, soon.
How long was she on hold on the telephone for with 911 or whatever before like you guys decided?
It was probably like 2 minutes. Probably 2 minutes.
That's good. That's a decent response time. 2 minutes.
All right.
I mean, someone's choking to death.
Well, I'm saying for like what emergency services are in a big city. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. You should try to telephone 5 or 10 hours before you think you're going to have a problem.
5 or 10 hours? Okay,
5 or 10 hours. 5 or 10 hours.
5 or 10 hours.
Telephone. What's your favorite?
All right, I liked Everything Is Fine with Everything on Fire. Everything on Fire. I liked the Ben Diet one, but I really liked the It's a Taco. I'm voting for It's a Taco. That was my vote. Dave, what was your favorite meme?
Man, this is my first time here, and I'm trying to still figure out what the fuck is going on.
Hey, you got the theme of the show.
Guess what? It's not our first time here, and we're still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
The typical day at SDSC was my favorite by far. I love
nice.
That.
Yeah.
Nice. Jodie.
Definitely the day at SDSC because it both hurt and made me laugh. It was both an insult and funny, so I approve.
Ben.
Yeah, Rachel Taco honorable mention, but typical day at SDSC for sure is my winner. I want that photo to me. Can somebody please
picture
DM me that photo so I can save it as like my backdrop? It was so great.
My god.
Congratulations. That was my favorite too. Kira was the name.
Nicely
yes,
done,
Kira's
Kira.
like this. Yeah, she gets it.
You get a telephone call from Ben.
That is not the prize. That is not the prize.
That's the punishment. That's the punishment. No,
you get a free pass to the Patreon hang next Tuesday. The SDSC Patreon hang.
Yeah.
All right, so Jodie, any idea what the word is yet? We said it about 13 more times in the last 2 minutes.
Oh fuck! No.
I mean, we've said this word 27 fucking times.
I don't think we could telephone it in even anymore. I don't think we could do it.
Telephone?
It's telephone.
It is, but you definitely don't know it. You definitely don't win. You lost the game.
Oh yeah. No, I lost. I forgot. Like I said, I kept forgetting I was even playing the game.
So you're gonna have to give.
What happens.
I say you have to give Bowers the greatest compliment you ever possibly could muster as your punishment. Please, the floor is yours.
No, I thought Bowers had to. I mean. Bowers.
Oh God! It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard.
But wait. Hold on though.
That's what she said.
Or am I being an asshole? I'm confused.
No, genuine. As genuine as possible. It's a punishment.
No, this is something.
No. This is a punishment.
Bowers, you look great with long hair. Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Sarcasm.
No, what? No, seriously though, Bowers,
she's having a stroke trying to compliment you. You can't do it.
She just can't compliment anyone
because I want to be funny, but then I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to give him a compliment.
Funny. You have to be as genuine as possible. You have to like say how handsome and sexy and beautiful, smart. You got to really.
She can't.
You got to sell it.
That's what I'm saying.
Be a lie. How else is she gonna have a compliment for you? She has to lie.
I'm confused at this because I feel like I want to give him compliments, but all the compliments I want to give him are things that I fuck with him about. So like I'm so confused.
You were,
I want to be like, you have great taste in suit jackets, but I don't.
That's a lie. Come on, say something real. Just the point is, you have to use your acting skills and pull it off as though this is genuine words.
I'm still confused at the why. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. I'm gonna be thinking of something.
Plugs. I got plugs. We're not leaving plugs.
Hold on.
Tomorrow, Thursday at the Mrs. Robinson's in Toluca Lake, 8:30. I've got Ian Edwards, Katrina Davis, and Andrea Gordon's going to do a set. So come check that out. You can find my Facebook, my Instagram. You can find the link if you're in LA and you want to come see that show. Should be pretty fun. Check that out. We have a Patreon hang next Tuesday. So if you want to join the Patreon and come see the hang, that'd be cool. Dave, what you got coming up?
I just want to say real quick, my plug's going to be super short. When you come into something like this, you have the excitements and things that happen. I just want to let you know, coming into it, I was so excited to finally meet Jodie Sweetin. Like, I'm a massive fan. And now that's happened, I'm weighing two things. I'm like, what was greater, finally getting to meet Jodie Sweetin, or the disappointment that was a fucking taco in that picture?
I thought you were going to say, or the disappointment of meeting Jodie Sweetin. You know what I mean? Like, I met her, but it was also, I would have been really disappointing.
Seems weird. Now that it's a taco, it seems weird that she did all those things in that picture.
Yeah. All my stuff said
David. Taco Yeah, it looks a little.
Yeah.
Most people eat tacos like they're deep throating a cock.
I'll let Ben plug. Ben loves to plug a bunch of. Well, David, give us your website and all this stuff. So.
David's.
But thank you, David. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. It's David C. Smalley on everything. DavidCSmalley.com, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. David C. Smalley. Thanks for having me, guys.
And the next Daughter Issues Live at Nowhere is when?
August 5th. We're doing a live stream where I'm going to be showing my daughter a Polaroid camera. I'm going to try to make her use it. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Now don't show her the pictures you used to take with it. That'll fucking scar her. But just the cameras.
Speaking of that, while you're doing your last plugs, I've got to capture this moment of me meeting Jodie. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Do it on a Polaroid. It'll be so retro.
Go ahead, guys. Finish your plugs. I got to wait for the light to come on.
Yeah, he's got to crank it up. You know.
Oh,
what do I got? You can follow me at Ben Gleib and all the things. Still 2 videos a week for the Young Turks, TYT, and I'm co-anchoring or lead anchoring all of their shows. But the big thing I want to mention is that I'm debuting my brand new hour that I hope will lead to my 3rd hour special called Endings, about the crazy year I've had and my observations of the world ever since then, or during that time, including this most recent mustache brush with death. I call it a mustache with death. On July 29th, in 2 Saturdays, in person at the Lyric Hyperion that Rachel runs in Silver Lake, California. Limited tickets left for that, or you can see it streaming worldwide at Nowhere Comedy. Link in my bio, or at nowherecomedy.com or bengleib.com for tickets. I really do hope I get your support. It's only, I think, the 3rd time ever, maybe 4th in 3.5, 4 years that I'm headlining an hour of stand-up at Nowhere.
Awesome.
I really do hope you guys can make it, and we will have the virtual audience projected on the wall in the Lyric, and I will interact with you guys as well. It'll be a full-on Nowhere experience, even if you can't make it in person, but I hope you can. And then check out nowherecomedy.com to support me and David and all of the show managers and all the people that are doing, all the comics doing shows with us. Again, we have some awesome shows coming up. Nikki Paris, Avital Ash, David Mish has Comedy versus the Apocalypse on the 28th, I believe. A bunch of really cool. That's like a seminar talking about getting through hard times with comedy. It's very, very cool. Please get tickets if you can. Support our club in the post-pandemic era.
Go.
And then last thing for me, so JB Ball's special just came out, the one that we filmed in Tampa. It'll be released on YouTube for free August 24th. But in the meantime, if you want to support him, I'll put the link to purchase it in the chat. You just donate whatever you want.
Great.
And then our next SDSC is going to be Tuesday, August 15th at 3 p.m. Pacific.
All right.
And you can follow Rachel online at I Suck Tacos.
I'm sorry,
Good night,
Rachel.
everybody.
Good night. Yay, look at the dog. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Clear.